Coming up next on Columbus Connections, it is October, so you know what that means. The West Central Georgia Cancer Coalition needs our help for people in this community. We'll talk about what's going on and how you can help. Stay tuned. Welcome to Columbus Connections. I am your host, David Britt, and it is officially fall. It is October, and as we all know, October is the time where we spread awareness of breast cancer and also other cancers. Just because October is such a big month, people who have suffered or passed or survived other cancers also use October to spread awareness, even though they have official months as well. But in October, we paint the town pink. You see pink everywhere, and it's not just for fashion, it's not just a general sense of breast cancer awareness, but there's an organization right here in our area that does things for people who are experiencing breast cancer right here in our area. So we're going to talk about that right now. My guest is no stranger to the show. She is coming right back. How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful.
Welcome back, Ms. Cheryl.
It's just a blessing to be here. You know, considering all things.
Right.
Yes,
Ms. Cheryl, tell everybody who you are, tell everybody who you represent, and tell everybody what the West Central Georgia Cancer Coalition does.
Well, of course, I'm Cheryl Johnson. I'm the president and CEO with the West Central Georgia Cancer Coalition. And I've been honored to be in that role for 12 or 13 years, my apologies. And so this particular organization, we are a 501c3 organization, nonprofit here in our community, and we are truly a community collaborative.
Right.
We work with healthcare providers, we work with the city, we work with private industries, we work with everyone in the community, and our mission and our vision is to help reduce the burden of cancer in the communities we serve, because we are truly neighbors helping neighbors.
Got you. And that's a big thing, help reducing the burden of cancer, because that's one thing that may sometimes get missed. And all of the spreading awareness, which is amazing to spread awareness of it and find ways to help reduce the risk of it. But when you have it, those burdens that people often overlook, help them reduce that. What are some of those burdens and how do you all help?
Well, we have our cancer, it's called the Neighbors Helping Neighbors Cancer Assistance Fund. And during this month, which is October, we about 12 years ago decided to create a fundraiser to help with, at that time there weren't any breast cancer walks, runs in the area. And so that's when we capitalize on it. But the particular fund helps with all cancers.
Gotcha.
And so that money that's raised through our Paint the Town Pink events stays right here in our community. 100% of the funds remain here in the community. And as you said, the burdens of cancer are financial, from a supportive standpoint, caregiver role. There's just so many things when you're going through cancer treatment, cancer survivor, and I call them thrivers.
Right.
There are just so many things that you have to consider, and we're here to help reduce that burden. And with our Neighbors Helping Neighbor Cancer Assistance Fund, we help with utilities, we help with the lights, the gas, the mortgage, those things that help with the basic daily living expenses when, as I say, life happens, because life does happen in so many ways, but we want to make sure that we are here in our community giving back to the community, and we are so blessed. Here in Columbus, we have some giving people, community citizens that always tap into and give to us. And so that's why we're able to help neighbors help other neighbors.
Right, and we paint the town pink. It is an event. We've survived the 2020 of COVID. We're in 2021, so COVID is still a big thing. But it didn't stop in 2020, so it's not stopping in 2021.
That's right. We're doing it again virtually. The Paint the Town Pink Week is October 10th through the 17th. And during that time, we have several events that are planned. We begin on the 10th, or the 12th, my apologies, and that's with the clinic, a screening clinic. So if there's any woman or man who needs a screening mammogram done or a clinical breast breast exam, they're having issues, they can come if they're uninsured or underinsured, and that is on Tuesday the 12th, and it starts at 5 o'clock, and that's at the John B. Amos Cancer Center. And then on the Thursday, we are working with St. Francis Emory Hospital to do the same thing, and we're working with Dr. Crutchell Whitten from 5 until 7, but you must call 706-660-9516 to get registered. Because of COVID, we have to ensure that we're not crowding out, and we're taking all the necessary precautions. And then on Friday, we are having our virtual pink paint party. And so from the comforts of your home, you and your wife, or you and the kids, or you and your friends, or your sorority group or fraternity group can get together in a small group, or your bubble is what I call it, and make sure that you're helping with the cause, and then you're able to paint a really nice picture. And we ask everyone to go to our Facebook page, Paint the Town Pink, look at all the pictures. That's where the picture that's going to be painted, because this year our theme is No One Walks This Journey Alone. And when you're on the cancer journey, you need caregivers, you need healthcare providers, you need everyone, loved ones to help with during that journey.
Gotcha. And that's a lot for 1 week, but it's so great. So 2 days, so many people, insured or uninsured,
Absolutely.
may have been feeling things or may have been experiencing things that they just haven't felt comfortable going to. So this is a good week to just do that. It's a celebration. It's a week where you'll have support. It's a week where you won't be alone. It's a week where you can just get understanding of anything that you may have had going on in those aspects.
That's right. And we are culminating on the 17th with the Survivor Motorcade, and it's going to be downtown, and we're excited about that. We normally have a Survivor Parade at the actual event, and so we've had to really be creative, with it. There is a silver lining with this COVID thing, but we are having a Survivor Parade or motorcade in collaboration with 4th Street Missionary Baptist Church, and we'll be meeting at 5:30 at the Government Center parking lot that's kind of right across the street from the Government Center, and then we'll motorcade down by 5th and end up over by 4th Street, and then come back to that parking garage. So we're asking any survivors or thrivers or those support persons to come out, decorate the cars in pink, decorate the cars or the golf carts, and just come out and celebrate and have fun. And for those who live in the downtown area, we're asking them to just come out and wave from the porch, or put out some pink balloons, or do whatever just to help us celebrate, because we, as I said, our community, we are so blessed to be here in Columbus and have that collaborative with everyone who buys into our mission and our vision.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For the survivors and the thrivers who are experiencing a cancer diagnosis, how do they get in touch with the WC?
They can call us, or there is an application on the website, wcgcc.org, and you're looking for the Neighbors Helping Neighbors Cancer Assistance Fund. You do have to be currently in active treatment when you're diagnosed, and then once you start your treatments, then that's when we can kind of step in and help assist with that. The healthcare provider has to write a letter. We work with John B. Amos Cancer Center. We work with the St. Francis Hospital. We work with LaGrange, the Enoch Callaway Cancer Center. We work in Alabama. So we work with 13 counties. Our region is 13 counties, which includes Lee and Russell County, and as far north as Troup and Meriwether County, and as far south as Schley County, and those counties that are in between. And so we have a wide range of region that we work with, but they can just give us a call at that number, the 706-660-9516. Just say that you are currently in treatment and you would like to get some assistance, because just because COVID is here and is still here, has happened, cancer hasn't stopped. The needs haven't stopped. And so we're just asking our community to be supportive of what we do, because 100% of the funds remain here in our community, and it's nothing like helping your own, and that's what we want to do.
Right. Let's run through the week one more time. Tell us what's going on.
Yes.
Paint the Town Pink.
Paint the Town Pink. As I said, it's virtual again this year due to the pandemic. The 12th is the breast cancer clinic, and it is at the John B. Amos Cancer Center, and you can call the 706-660-9516.
And that is if anybody wants to have a breast cancer screening?
Yes, if they
Gotcha.
want to, if they need a clinical breast exam, and then if they don't have a physician or have a healthcare provider, we can connect them to that through these clinics.
Gotcha.
If there's a young lady or a young man who's having an issue and they need that, we can get them connected. And then Thursday the 14th, we're also having a breast cancer clinic with St. Francis, and they'll call the same number to get registered. But I can't stress it enough. We really want them to register. Don't just show up, because we have limited spaces with that. And then, of course, the walk run that we talked about, it's going to run through the 31st. They can get registered now, but they could register up until the 31st. But the t-shirts are going to be limited because we had to get our order in early, and so we're just trying to make sure we have some t-shirts for that. But that's a virtual walk run from the 10th through the 31st. And then, of course, on Friday the 15th is the virtual pink paint party, and it's with Painting with the Twist. We will be in the comforts of our own home from 7 until 9 o'clock with the virtual paint party. And then Sunday, my apologies, October 17th is the Survivor Thriver Motorcade, and it starts at 5:30. We're lining up at 5:30, and it will begin promptly at 6 o'clock. Just come down to the parking lot that's directly across the street from the Government Center, and we're collaborating with the Cancer Ministry at 4th Street Missionary Baptist Church. And we're just excited that this week we're still able to do something, and we're still, just branding it and making sure that the people know that the West Central Georgia Cancer Coalition, we're still here. We never stop. We are one of the healthcare providers, not healthcare providers, but one of those essential workers, because, cancer hasn't stopped.
It doesn't.
Nope.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But here in the Chattahoochee Valley, there are resources to help you. There are survivors, there are thrivers, there are people who care, and the whole community can get behind these events and really show our support. And also, again, get screened if you feel that you need to.
That's right. We just asked them to go to RunSignup, RUNSIGNUP.com, and just type in Paint the Town Pink Virtual Walk, and the information will come up. It'll tell them the cost, but then if someone needs a screening, just give our office a call and we will get them registered, no questions asked. Uninsured, underinsured, in need, whomever, we are here to help our community, because we are truly neighbors helping neighbors.
Yeah. What's that number one more time?
The number is 706-660-9516. And as I said, I just can't thank you all enough for always inviting us to come and, talk about Paint the Town Pink and talk about the West Central Georgia Cancer Coalition and all that we're doing. We are a small entity, but we do a lot in the community. And we have a pink ribbon campaign that businesses are able to get involved with. You can get ribbons, and people can make donations in memory or in honor of someone, and those donations will come back to the Neighbors Helping Neighbors Cancer Assistance Fund. And we thank you all for the tax commissioner. You all have been amazing to help us with that, and also the Civic Center has helped us, with getting donations from that. And so this is a community event, public, private, nonprofits, anyone who knows, because we all know that cancer has affected us. Someone in your family, your loved one, your neighbor, anyone, your coworker, and everyone always asks me, well, you never do anything for men, but we do, because during Paint the Town Pink, although it's breast cancer awareness, we have decided to capture on that, but to also raise money for all cancers.
Right.
Childhood cancer, prostate, lung, all of those cancers that are there, and there are various ribbons for those. But during October, we just like to, talk about painting it pink, and that's my favorite color as well.
Right. Yeah. Neighbors helping neighbors, a community helping the community, all funds raised, all resources raised, help right here in our communities. Let's all wear pink, support, and help paint the town pink. Call if you need to do a screening. You have resources, you have friends and loved ones who are here for you. We'll see you out there in your pink, and thanks for watching Columbus Connections.